Hi guys, so it's me and Todd today for mat class. So we're going to start toes apart, heels together. Take the feet, push them down through the floor and come up onto the toes and balance just to wake the body up. Squeeze inner thighs, quads are on, glutes are bolted together, and you want your shoulders lined up right over your hips, right over your ankles. Back X is on, front X is on, good, and holding that. Bring both hands up, drop shoulders down for 4, release, 3, release, 2, release, and 1. Drop the heels to the floor and lift up for 8, and 7, tightening the whole body, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll bring it down, feet on the mat, and bring the hands around the shins. We're going to pull tail between the legs and drop the shoulders down into our body. And in being in this position, we're going to put our breath into our back. So inhale, expand the back towards the back of the mat. And exhale. And again, inhale deep, expand behind you. And exhale. And again, inhale up. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Half roll backs, hands reach forward, warming up the spine, shoulders down. We're gonna reach halfway back, squeeze our inner thighs together tight, round our spine and come forward. Inhale here, exhale, roll back. And again, reach forward, open up that spine and take it down. And again, forward and down. One more, forward and back. One more time, forward and back. Good, let's go ahead and take it all the way down, shoulders down, one curled vertebrae at a time. Reaching the arms back behind. Yeah. So Todd and I are both sore from our CrossFit session last night. We're going to draw the rib cage in and imagine that, even for you guys at home, I'm standing in your armpits, so smear your armpits open. So armpits are open down into the mat. Reach the hands out to the side, down and around towards your ankles. Really reach those fingertips. Inhale up, rib cage stays in. Exhale down and around. And as you breathe, inhale into your back so your rib cage does not pop. Exhale down and around, and we're going to reverse it. Out to the sides, up, rib cage in, exhale all the air, inhale up, exhale down, really reach one more time, all the way up, and reach all the way down. Shrug the shoulders up to your ears, shoulders are down, and then reach your fingertips all the way down. So when you shrug, keep your shoulders against the mat, and down, and again, up, shoulders down against the mat, exhale down. So I'm still standing on your armpits, inhale up, and exhale, hold down, just hold there, shoulders down. So feel the scapula down your back. Take your nose and look behind you with your nose. Then without lifting the head, draw the nose all the way down to the navel. Nose behind, and nose to navel. And again, nose behind, and nose to navel. And one more time, nose behind and nose to navel. Reaching the fingertips, keep nose to navel and come up. Just waking up those abs a little bit more into an ab prep. Come higher for 3, come higher 2, higher 1, and roll down. Shrug the shoulders up, look behind you. Reach the fingertips down, nose comes in. Rolling, good, come up into the abs, higher 3, higher 2, higher 1, and roll down. Shrug the shoulders up, look behind you with your nose. Exhale, fingertips down, nose comes in, curl up, come up higher for 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Shrug the shoulders up, inhale, exhale, reach down, nose comes down, lift up, good, for 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Right leg goes up to the ceiling, left leg goes down. Okay, because we're both long-legged, if you find that you hit the bar, just push yourself up. Okay, so we're gonna take it out to the side, but don't let the left hip move. So left hip is still. Get the leg out to the side, down and around, and up. Good. Holding that left hip as still as you can with your abs and your core. More pelvic floor. Good, we'll do 4s today and come up. Reverse it. Down through the center, out and around, holding that left hip still. And again. One more. Bring it up and hold. Cross it over the body. Take your left hand, place it on the opposite side of the knee. Try to keep that right hip down. And then the leg is straight. And if you're feeling an IT band stretch. You feel it, Todd?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take and flex the foot and point the foot. And flex and point. And flex and point. Good. Bring the leg back over. You're going to bend the knee into the chest for transitioning legs and switch. And lengthen the left leg up to the ceiling. So always think with your feet long arches. So it's not really that you're pointing your toes, but long arches, so you're never a relaxed foot. From there, hold that right hip still. We're doing 4s out to the side, down and around, and up. So rib cage is in, exhale up, breathe into the back. Exhale up, one more. Exhale up, hold. Reverse it down, out to the side, right hip is still. Good, so your core is working, your hip flexors are working. One more.
What's the breathing in this?
Inhale down, we'll do another one. Inhale down, exhale around. You feel that? The leg comes straight up. Keeping the left hip down, take the leg across. Right hand comes over. Straight leg as you can. So stretching it out, and then flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. One more time. Flex and point. Bend the knee in. Other knee comes in. Rolling yourself up. Hands reach forward, shoulders down. Roll down, shoulders down. And we're going to squeeze the inner thighs, narrow the pelvis, and roll ourselves all the way down. Hands come up overhead, not letting the rib cage flare. Inhale, bring the hands up to the ceiling. Ears frame between the biceps, and exhale and come up and really pull the rib cage back. Shoulders down, hands come up, roll down, feeling the spine bend, inner thighs tight. Hands reach up overhead. Inhale, bring the arms up. Frame the ears. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs and roll up. Nice. And reach forward. Hands come up, shoulders down and roll down. One vertebrae at a time. Hands reach. Inhale here. Exhale, coming up. And reach forward. Okay, from here we're going to bring the hands down, widen the legs, hands come down onto the mat, and we're going to bring the hands closer to about the knees. Now lift the hands and put in your mind an imaginary ball underneath your hands. And you're going to C-curve the spine behind you, pull the rib cage back behind you, and then stack up nice and tall. And C-curve. And stack up. And C-curve. And stack up. We got one more. And C-curve. And stack it up. Feet come together. We're going to do half roll backs with obliques. So we're going to reach forward, and as we roll back, we're going to hold this imaginary weighted ball in our left hand and take it back, and the right hand goes behind the head. Then we're going to take it forward, hand that imaginary ball to the right hand, and take it back. Now as you do this, hold the hips steady so they're not leaning from side to side. And bring it forward and find deeper and deeper obliques. So really pull tail, rib cage in deep. And take it forward.
Pull tail, rib cage, what?
Pull tail forward, rib cage in deep, deep, deep. Right hand goes back. Nice. And forward. And take it back. And reach forward. And take it back. and forward, and take it back. One more time, forward, and take it back. Good, take it forward. We're gonna roll down, hands come up, shoulders down, tighten the pelvis. Good, narrow the pelvis, Frankenstein bolt, shoulders down as you roll down the mat and reach hands and stretch. For a little extra yummy, we're gonna go, let's reach the left hand to the mirror and reach the right foot. A little extra stretch. And then switch, right hand, left foot, stretch. From there, we're gonna bend our knees in, set our lower back down, legs come up in the tabletop, hands swoop around like a snow angel, and bring them down. Nose goes to navel, lift the head up, rest it anytime you need to at home. Okay, from here, lower back stays down, hinge as high as you can, breath will be into the back. Push the legs out so we're in our abs, but you can bend them at home, and inhale for 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 30 in 3, 4, 5, and exhale even bigger arms in 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 50 in 3, 4, 5, and exhale 3, 4, 60 like my counting 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 70 in 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 3, 4, 80 in 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 3, 4, 90 in 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 100 and hold. Wrap the feet around for 3, 2, burning everything, 1, bend the knees in, reach a little higher, and control and roll down. Feet come to mat. Take the feet hip distance apart, and let the knees open up. Good, so just open to the ceiling instead of together. So legs straight, or knees straight to the ceiling. So they're hip distance apart, but instead of knees together, just wide. Okay, opening up the pelvis. We're gonna pull tail between the legs and scoop our tail to the ceiling. Just a little bit, and then tilt it the other way. Good, and roll up, and tailbone goes down, so arching the back. And again, tail up, and extend, and scoop. Now this time we're gonna follow scoop up, and we're gonna come up 1 vertebrae at a time. If I were to lay a yardstick from your knee to your shoulder, your hips would touch it. Good, rib cage is in. We're gonna lace our fingertips underneath us and open up our shoulders and hold here. Good. From there, we're gonna straighten our right leg and reach it out. So now get the quads parallel to each other. Good, and we're gonna hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and place it down. At home, if this is too tough, I just want you to stay here without lifting the leg. Okay, for Todd and I though, we're gonna lift the leg. Good, shoulders open, squeeze the glutes for 8, breathing 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and place the foot down. Release the hands and go palms flat on the mat. Good, we've now stapled a yardstick to our spine, so we're nice and straight. We're gonna lower straight down, activating our glutes, come straight up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we're gonna keep it up 1. Now keeping it up there, we're gonna lift the left foot up 2 inches, but that's it. And hover it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place it down. And then the right foot comes up for 8, just 2 inches, 7, just to hover, 6, breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place it down. Now instead of a flat spine going down, we're gonna articulate and roll our spine down like one chain link on a chain of a bike. and release down. Right on.
feels good.
Does that feel good?
It does.
So articulate again, pull tail between the legs. And we're gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way up and shoot lasers from our knees. So really activating those hamstrings. And we're gonna lift our right foot to the ceiling. We're gonna flex down without our hip drop and point up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, place it down. Good, try to keep the hips up, bend the knee, lift the ceiling, flex down, point up. Flex straight, point. So when you come up, straight leg, point down, flex up. 2 more. 1 more. And bend it and place it down. Squeeze the glutes, good. Lift the heels up for 8 and heels down. 7, 6, hands reaching. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels go down. Pull tail between the legs. Here's our 1 chain link at a time. Good. Our left hand lengthens up. Good. And we're going to roll over onto our left side. I'm going to pull my elbow underneath me. If you guys at home, if you have any shoulder issues, you can lay on your hand right here. We're going to pull rib cage up. So we're not going to let the rib cage be like a martini on the beach, but pull the rib cage up. And we're going to make sure our feet don't hit the bars. So they do just scoop up a little bit. Okay, take your left leg forward to the edge of the mat. Right foot comes up, hip height, rib cage is in, shoulders are down, and lift the right hand to the ceiling. Without your rib cage doing any type of hula hoop, we're going to take it forward, 1, 2, point, and just a swoop back. Squeeze the right glute as hard as you can. And take it forward, 1, 2, point and press back, 2. We're going to 8, 1, 2, point and press back, 3, 1, 2, point and press back, 4, squeezing the glute, 1, 2, point and press back.
And my hips are supposed to be staying.
Yeah, so the core is holding you still while you're working. Is that 6? So you shouldn't feel any movement in the upper body. 7, and 8. Hold it back there and squeeze the right glute as hard as you can and lift the leg up for 7 or 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hello, 2, and 1. You're gonna bring the hand underneath your head, but we're gonna mouse house. There's a Tom and Jerry mouse house underneath your waist. And the way to get that even more is to really push through that right leg. Bring your other leg down. And we're going to lift the leg up, and we're going to medial rotate and tap the knee down. So now my heel's in the air. Good. And reach up and bring it down. Good. And 3, going to 8. And 4, virtuosity. So smile on your face, smile on your glutes, as if this is not hurting at all. There we go.
Man, it's hard.
And bring it down. Yeah, so we should be feeling it, gluteus medius and minimus and piriformis.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna take that hand down. There's some balance in there. You're gonna lengthen the left hand up. We're gonna lift the top leg up, bottom leg up to meet it, and we're gonna reach up and come down. So it's top leg, bottom leg, reach up, and mouse house on the way down. Top leg, bottom leg, reach, and come down. Top leg, bottom leg, reach, and come down. Top leg, bottom leg, reach, and come down. Top leg, bottom leg, reach, mouse house down. Hip stacked, top leg, bottom leg, reach, and come down. Top leg, bottom leg, reach, and come down and hold here. Okay, so hips are stacked, legs are straight, so really nice active legs. And we're just gonna lift the legs off the mat, heels together. We're gonna lift up 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to cross the right leg over the front. We're going to let your hips lean to a 45-degree angle and come up onto the elbow. Right hand grabs the ankle. Okay, shoulders down, chest is open, and we're going to come all the way up with the inner thighs, squeeze together inner thighs. And 7, 6, shoulders down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Okay, you're gonna bring your knees into your chest. Give them a little hug in. Should feel good on the lower back. Okay. Then hands reach open, chest to ceiling, but don't fall off the machine. Good, and look past your right hand. And right as you're looking past your right hand, I want you to push your right knee over the left knee. Just stretching out the PSIS. Shoulders down. Good, use your core to take your knees to the other side. Elbows underneath, legs are straight, so come up onto the elbow and reach the left hand to the ceiling. Now that right foot slides forward to the edge of the mat, and left foot comes up, hip height. Hip on top of hip, so now pull your right rib cage in. So hold in there. There's a pill bug on the floor, rib cage. Yeah, so if I were to pull you here, see how that shoulder stays down, and keep that rib cage in. Okay, taking the right or left foot forward, take it forward, 2 pulses, straight leg 1, 2, point and press back. And forward, 1, 2. Now take your right hand and stick it on your rib cage. Don't let it move. Forward, 1, 2, point and press back, squeeze the glute. And 1, 2, point and more glute. And 1, 2, forward, stretch, and back, squeeze the glute. Stretch forward, 1, 2, point and press back. Rib cage up, 1, 2, and press back. I have this as about 5.
I feel like my hips are not stacked. It's just a matter of...
You gotta really roll that left hip forward. There you go. And forward, 1, 2, point and press back. 6, tighten that glute. 1, 2, and press back. 7, 1, 2, press back, and 8. Good, bring both feet down to the mat, lower yourself down, and let's go hand up here. Okay, left hand comes along your left leg. Okay, left leg comes up, bottom leg comes up. Let's lengthen the arm out. Good, and reach up. And come down and mouse house the waist. Left, right, reach, and come down. 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 Good. Left, right, reach as high as you can, and come down, mouse house. And again, left, right, reach, and come down. Good. Lift both legs to the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come up onto your elbow. Tilt your hips back at a 45-degree angle. Cross your left over your right. Good. Now pull your shoulders down into the body so your chest is lifting. And we're going to squeeze right leg all the way up to the inner thigh. Squeeze all the way up and back down. Now as you do this, don't let the upper body show that you're moving at all. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring both knees into your chest. I forgot dive bomb. So we got another one we got to do. Reach the right hand along the mat, or you can go underneath the head. Reach both legs straight out. Good. Bring your right leg up. You're gonna bend your knee, a medial rotation, and tap it to the mat in front of your right leg. And lift up, 8. Good. You can use it as a kickstand, like 2 fingers on the mat, or you can put it behind your head and make it a little harder. Good, and down. And 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, now bring both knees into the chest, stretch. And then take your left hand to the ceiling, right hand to the right side of the room, and open your chest. Good. And really stretch like someone's pulling on you. Opening up that. Opening up. Stretch. So you guys at home, if you don't know, that Todd's actually my man. Otherwise I wouldn't be cranking on him like this. Okay, push your left knee further than your right. So forward, and still look back at that left side. And just stretch. Good, bring knees into the chest. Come up, and we'll go into rolling like a ball. Okay, feet come up, round the spine, shoulders are down. Good, okay, keeping your eye gaze to your tailbone, we're gonna roll down the spine, inhale, exhale, come up and balance. Inhale, roll up, exhale, and balance. Ooh, a nice pop. 2 more. Good. So we're going to take it up another level, and we're going to go. That was fun. Okay, so taking it up another level, we're going to do open leg rocker. So for you guys at home, you can be here if you want, or you can be here, or you can be here. And for you guys who are super flexible and didn't do air squats last night, like 200 air squats, you can go here. Okay, and we're going to roll down carefully. So inhale, roll down. Exhale, come up and balance. Good, 8 of these, roll. Now as you do this, keep your eye gaze towards your navel or your tailbone. And as you hit the top, open the chest, put it open. Yeah. Always keep your eye gaze to your tailbone so you never leave with your chin. 2 more. And then we're going to roll over on.
Come up here.
Yeah, okay.
Open up a little bit, then when you roll down, you close.
Right, so when you hit here, attitude, open that chest. And then back to the tailbone to roll down. Yes. Pop, attitude. Okay, legs come together, great question. Then we'll roll over onto our tummies. I'm losing my mic here. The front. So we're going to take our fingertips and be right underneath our shoulders. And I am going to go about 12 inches between my ankles, and because Todd's a little bit taller, he's going to go about 18 inches between his ankles. But you never want your heels together. You're going to pull tail between the legs. Good, you're going to pull belly button off the mat. Rib cage off the mat, even though your chest is still on, and draw your scapula down your back like you're trying to stick your elbows into your back pockets. So that back X is on, front X is on. Okay, from there we're going to hover our hands. For 8, pulling tails, 7, 6, glutes are tight, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Good, pull tail between the legs. Pull navel off the mat, pull rib cage off. Scapula down the back, like you're trying to stick your elbows into your back hip pockets. Lift the hands. Good, tighten the glutes now, lift up. Push the crown of the head so there's no wrinkles in the back of your neck. Good, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, breathing 4, 3, any questions here? 2, you sure? and 1, and bring it down. Good, you like how I count?
Yeah, I just didn't listen to the instructions on the methodical process.
Pull tail between the legs. Pull navel off the box. Pull rib cage in. Shoulders down, there's your back X. Elbows to opposite hip pockets. Tighten your glutes and your hamstrings. Lift the hands up. No wrinkles in the back and the neck, and hold for 8, 7, 6. Tighten those glutes even more. 5, 4. Waking up that back. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down.
Oh, man, the back is away.
You feel it?
I feel that.
Okay. So pulling tail between the legs always protects that lower back. So pull tail, pull navel, pull rib cage, pull shoulders back. Push the crown of your head. And now we're going to press into our hands and come up. Now, as you come up, you want to make sure that you're not falling down into the shoulders, that you're really pushing through the crown of the head. And as we come down, we keep the glutes tight and push to the crown of the head and bring it down. Good. So pull navel, pull tail, pull navel, pull ribs, shoulders down, press down into the hands, push to the crown of the head, shoulders down into the body. Good, and reach. This is swan dive prep. So anytime you hear prep, you know there's more coming. Shoulders down, pull tail between the legs, rib cage in, and push through the crown of your head. Good, shoulders stay down, pull tail between the legs, belly button off, rib cage, pressing up. Okay, for Todd or for the guys at home, adjust as you need to, because we're gonna release our arms, exhale, inhale, catch. So it looks like this. Two more. Good, and hold. So for the women at home, it just freaks you out. Just stay with this right here, but never sag into this. So I'm really pulling that tail between the legs and my rib cage in. I never want to sag down into it. It's too much in the lower back. From there, you're gonna pull knees underneath you. Good. We're gonna pull tail between the legs. You're gonna roll up one incredibly strong, open vertebrae at a time, and let our head fall. Now, as you're here, you're going to push into your palms into the mat and push them away from you. So you're pushing that way just to get more traction in the spine. And from the tailbone, up the spine, we're going to sink down to a sagging cow, drawing shoulders down, chest is open. Okay, for you guys who do yoga at home, we're going to do a little lion. So you're going to let that back stay in this position, sagging cow. You're going to stick your tongue out and reach the head and chest up towards the ceiling. Good, and bring it in, pull tail between the legs, roll up one vertebrae at a time, and push the palms away from you and stretch out the back. Good, and from the tailbone down, roll down. One vertebrae at a time, and pull the palms towards you. Good, bring the spine into neutral, so you're one straight line. Shoulders down, back X is on. Good, flex your armpits like you're holding manila folders underneath your armpits. We're gonna lift the left arm and the right leg into quadruped, and hold. Your goal here is to be long through the back of the neck, the shoulders are down, the rib cage is in, the abs are hollowed, the right leg is nice and tight, and we're gonna lift the right glute, squeezing the glute up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Right hand, left leg, lift up, shoulders down, long necks, good. Rib cage in, lift the glute up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And bring it down. We're going to curl toes underneath us, shoulders down, rib cage in, and we're going to lift our knees off the mat and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, shoulders, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. So watch my shoulders for a moment here. I'm going to peel them down and really screw those shoulders down into the body. Now as I do that, my elbows are going to try to hyperextend like this, but I'm going to add a slight bend, kind of like a big bad dog. Okay, lift the knees up, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, bow the elbows, 3, 2, there you go, and 1, and release down. Good. For a nice stretch in the calves, we're going to push the heels down to the mat. And just stretch, push the body between the arms. And then we're going to push one heel down and then the other heel down. Heel and heel. Heel and heel. Good. We're going to walk it all the way back, just pushing the heels down to the mat. Get a good stretch here. Good, nose to knees. And then we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time, peeling through that spine until we come all the way up. Good. Oh yeah. Okay. From there, let me adjust here and tuck my shirt in. We're going to roll down the spine. So we're going to come up onto the toes first. Come up onto the toes, heels together in balance. Good, glutes are tight. And then come down, keep tail between the legs, and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Get a good stretch all the way down, down, down to the mat, and stretch. We're going to walk it out, but as we walk it out for 4, we're going to keep our heels down. You can actually even open them up in the parallel. And 3, and 2, and 1. So at home, you don't have to get too worried because Todd and I thrashed our shoulders yesterday. So we're going to only do some small, small push-ups. Hips all the way down, so we're in a straight line. Good. We're going to lower our body down for 3, lower down for 2, lower down for 1, and press up. Yeah. And again, lower down 3. Hi, Marcy. Lower down 2, lower down 1, and press up. How are you? Lower down 3, lower down 2, lower down 1, and press up. Good. How was the lowers? Okay? Okay. And we're going to walk back for 4, walk back for 3, walk back for 2, walk back for 1. Get a good stretch. And roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Rolling the shoulders down. Good. How do you feel? Good. Okay, so we're going to be stretching it out. So you're going to bring it forward, hands come forward, and your goal is to sit down on the mat without using your hands. So your knees go out to the side, bringing your body down as far as you can down, balancing, and then you're going to try to get your glutes onto the mat without using your hands. There it is. Okay, feet come together, knees are out. So Lisa sent me a text and said you wouldn't be here today, but I'm happy to see you.
Wait a minute. No.
You won't be here Thursday?
No, I'm going to be here today.
Okay.
Thursday was the one question.
Okay. I misunderstood. Okay. Hold that stretch here, knees out to the side. Ah. Cross the legs side by side, pull torso up as tall as you can, and lean forward. Chest is open. And bring it up, so it's a nice piriformis stretch. Switching legs. And we'll lean forward, flat back, tailbone back behind. And get a great, 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 deep, deep, deep stretch in that piriformis. Now if you bend the spine, you won't feel it, so you gotta really pull that torso. Feeling it?
Yeah. Oh. Much more flexible with the feet this way than the last way.
Oh really? Isn't that funny how that is? Okay, we're gonna keep the left knee bent and turn to the side and just take it over. Very happy to see you. Good, switching legs. Nice and tall, pulling torso, and take it over. And bring it up. Good, come up in the standing. And we're just gonna roll the shoulders back for 3, roll them back for 2, roll them back for 1, shake everything out, shake it all off, all the stress off, forget what I just did to you. 1 small jump for your nervous system, 1 big jump for fun, and we're done. Oh, thank you. Bye guys, hope you enjoyed.